Match reaction, FCSB 0, Manchester United 2. Your reaction to that game?
Excellent game of football. I thought Ruben Amorim set the team up excellently in that first half, with the second half ready to bring on Garnacho and Ahmad. Worked perfectly. I just looked at it, set it up, and then he made 5 changes and it all worked. He experimented tonight, but it was good enough to experiment. I thought United played excellent tonight.
You used the word experimented. Experimented with who?
Well, with Mainoo, especially in that forward role, he put Toby Collier in there. He put Ericsson in there. I thought it all worked well. I thought Ericsson played excellent in that first half. He was turning. He was just giving the ball. It was slow build up at times, but they were methodical in going forward. They had a lot of the ball. But to be honest, you look at that first half, and I was disappointed with it. We should have been 2-0 up. We should have been 2-0 up. Mainoo there, clear chance, over the bar, should have hit the target minimum. And to be honest with you, I know people out there will say it was difficult for Højlund, but a centre forward running into space, unchallenged, clear header, I thought he should have put it away, to be honest.
Just sticking to Højlund before we move on, though, a lot has been made, especially with that Fulham game, about his build-up play, his hold-up play in particular. What did you make of that tonight?
No, you look at Højlund, I've no criticism whatsoever. If you look at how Ruben Amorim set that side up in the first half, it was more defensively. Keep the ball, pass the ball, let's see what this side's made of, and then we'll make the changes. He made a few runs, the ball wasn't given to him, just like Mainoo in that first half. Plenty of runs into space to get behind him, but the ball didn't come. The instructions was to keep the ball, pass it side to side, and then just look for the odd opening. And we got the odd opening. Højlund got an opening, run into the space, didn't put it away. But I thought overall he worked hard. I've no criticism whatsoever. I've no criticism of any of the players tonight.
I've got to stay on the experiment, though, with Kobbie Mainoo. We've discussed it, and a lot of people on our channel, on our live videos, about moving Kobbie Mainoo further forward into that number 10 role. Do you think this is something that he should start doing more often, Amorim, putting him in that position instead of deeper into midfield?
It's difficult to put him in that position because I like Bruno in there. Other people might differ on that. But when you look at Mainoo, he goes forward. He tries to get behind. He has difficulty getting back. So if he's in the mid further back, then once he's beaten, he can't get back. I like him up there. The tempo of the game suits him. He's always darting about, getting in between, making the runs. So I like him up there. Will he get that position? I very much doubt it.
Yeah, made some good runs off the left-hand side in the first half, especially Martinez always looking for him. But you have got choices in that 10 role as well, haven't you? Like Ericsson tonight, Ahmad and Garnacho as well. But take us through that second half, what your thoughts were.
Well, straight away, you just seen the tempo completely change. Garnacho and Ahmad on there, but I'll never, ever understand how Garnacho, in the first couple of minutes, clear goal, should have been a clear goal. I just cannot believe he missed it. But hey, that's what happens. That's what United, that has been a problem for a long, long time with United. That was 3 clear chances and we should have put 1 away. But then you just look at the game, you could see the speed, you could see the movement, you could see what they brought to the team. And it also brought more freedom to Mainoo, to be honest with you, and a few other players in the midfield. But, you know, they did get caught out. They did get sloppy once or twice in that second half. But the football was faster. It was better. I look at that. We're unbeaten in this competition. Unbeaten. Okay. And I have said that we should be able to go on and win this. And when you look at the Europa League, we're the only unbeaten side in the Europa League. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I think Ruben Amorim will get this team to the final and possibly win it because I think he knows how to do it. And looking at tonight, it was experimental, but I thought he did excellent tonight. I thought the players did well. They all knuckled down. They all did the job what they were doing. And I think we can go all the way here.
Big statement, this. That he's going to get us to the final, can go all the way, judging off what you're seeing from week to week with Manchester United. Or is Europe just a different ball game, one-off games where Manchester United can win, like we've seen over the last 12 to 18 months?
Listen, it's taking its time to get these players working to Amorim's system. And what I said at the beginning, like, it's what he wanted, Ruben Amorim. Yeah, what he wanted was to make sure we get in the top 8 and we don't have to play 2 extra games. He's now got the time to work with these players. This is what Ruben Amorim was talking about, having patience. But we'll build this team up. I'll get more time with them. And looking at that second half, the tactics was right. Okay, the players understood the job they were doing, and not often we can say that. That first half was perfect, the way Ruben Amorim set up. Then in the second half, they opened up because they made the changes and everyone knew what they were doing. And that's why I believe going forward, the more time Ruben Amorim has with this side, we'll do well. We will improve and we will do well in this Europa League. And I'll say it again, I think we can go all the way.
I'm sure a lot of you have heard that. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are on that as well. But surely we've got to start getting the strikers scoring goals as well. Or is it not a problem when you've got the likes of Garnacho, Ahmad, when they are further forward creating chances, and Kobbie Mainoo, etc.? Can they actually take the burden from now until the rest of the season by chipping in with goals?
I think if you look at the way United attacked and the way they played in the second half, there's opportunities for all players. And when you look at the second half, we was more in their box. So there's going to be opportunities, more opportunities for Xerxes, more opportunities for Højlund because of the way we play. You have to look at Garnacho. No way on earth can Garnacho leave Manchester United. How on earth, okay, the last 3 games he's played, he's been effective. He looks as though he wants it and he's there. Yes, he should have scored on the first 5 minutes when he came on. But if you look at Garnacho and especially Ahmad, these players is what you want for the future. And how anyone can suggest to sell Garnacho. Now, if Garnacho wants to leave, that's a different story. But if Manchester United are thinking of selling one of the youth products, right, an exciting future for this kid, potentially a really good player, potentially, right? Only time will tell on that. But you cannot sell him. You cannot sell him. And it'll be madness to sell him just to get money. And if it's all about money, right, and we sell him, then you can just put this down, right, to a badly run club by the Glazers. You cannot sell him.
Fold the club start again. But got to give a shout out to Diogo Dalot, getting on the score sheet tonight. He takes pelters week in, week out. I actually think he plays better on that left-hand side as a wing-back than his actual natural side on the right-hand side.
He did excellent getting at the back, and that's what you miss. You
need these wing-backs further up, don't you? In the box as well, helping out and creating chances.
That's what's missing. And it looks like Ruben Amorim will be on the search, whether he gets it in the next couple of days or maybe in the summer, a wing-back. But that's what Dalot...
and coming in, haven't we?
Yeah, well, hopefully gets one in, but that's what Dalot should have been doing on a regular basis. But tonight he played well. I thought they all played well. But I've got to give a comment to Martinez. I thought Martinez was strolling right through that game, and you can see what the tactics are with Martinez. He will be going further forward in the future, and this team is going to get better.
Yeah, we've been saying it for a while now with Martinez stepping into midfield, trying to get them balls and controlling the game further forward. But yeah, listen, let's have it right. Not one of the best teams in Europe tonight that we faced, but it was a European game and we got the job done and it was a professional performance. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are in the chat below. And don't forget to smash a like on the video, as you know it's much appreciated. We'll see you again on Friday with a live video. So see you all there. Thank you.
Thank you.